Thank you so much for staying with us, everyone. It looks so much like the People's Democratic Party has gotten its voice back after the Supreme Court judgment. The party is set for some very crucial meetings. An extended caucus meeting will hold anytime from now at the Wadata Plaza in Abuja, the nation's capital. And tomorrow it will be a Board of Trustees meeting and the NEC meeting, the National Executive Council meeting of the party. We have on the telephone now from Abuja, Prince Dayo Adeyeye is the spokesperson of the Caretaker Committee of the PDP. Many thanks for coming on the program, Prince Dayo Adeyeye. Just quickly, if you will tell us the objective of the meetings that you are holding. Your party did say it's a critical one. How critical?
Very critical. We want to give the expanded caucus a brief rundown of the state of the party as of the moment. We will review the recent past and then we chart the way forward. We have lined up some program of activities about which we want to bring the expanded caucus, the DOT, and the NEC tomorrow. So basically, it's a review of the state of the party and the way forward.
Okay, would you be considering a time for the national convention of the party? And what are you proposing as the Caretaker Committee of the party?
Well, all those things will come up in this meeting, but I will not let the cat out of the bag. That will rather be for it's a confidential matter. We have to lay it before our party organ before we begin to brief the press about it.
Do tell us, will Senator Sharif be attending? Did you invite him?
Senator Sharif ordinarily is a member of NEC, so it doesn't need to, we have given an open invitation to all members of NEC. We have published in the newspapers and other electronic media the invitation for these meetings. So if he likes, he can come in for the meeting.
Thank you so much, Prince Dayo Adeyeye, spokesperson of the Caretaker Committee of the People's Democratic Party. We'll tell you that we've confirmed, and Governor Ayodele Fayose says he will run for president come 2019. He took to Facebook where he launched his campaign interest, and that's it. This the image that has gone viral right now about him contesting for 2019. At some point, he did say he wanted to find out from the court whether or not he can contest again for governor of Ekiti State. But this time around, he says he wants to contest for 2019. When Channels Television reached out to him, he said that he wants to contest and he knows that the party may be zoning it against where he is from. That's the southwest. The party may be zoning it to the northern region of the country. Well, let's get back to the conversation. A major issue for tonight, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, wants the Attorney General of the Federation to take legal actions against 7 ministers and senators who have served as governors or deputy governors. The organization also asked Mr. Malami to seek full recovery of over 40 billion naira of public funds that have so far been received from those involved and to begin to take those steps within 7 days of the receipt and or publication of the letter sent to Mr. Malami, failing which SERAP says it will institute legal proceedings to compel the discharge of constitutional duty and full compliance with Nigeria's international and anti-corruption obligations and commitments. Well, let's get back to the conversation, but let's tell you that Channels Television did put up a poll on this matter and take a look at what people are saying about this. We are asking whether or not serving elected officials should get pension, and these are your comments, and these are what you're saying right now. You can go on Twitter and Channels Television, and you will see this poll right here. Let's get back now. Mr. Malakai Ogumadu and Mr. Olanewaju Suraja since joined us, and they will be speaking to us on this one. Many thanks for coming. Let me quickly come to you now, Mr. Suraj. Some say they're not getting it yet. I've spoken with a few deputy governors who are serving. I've spoken with a few governors who are serving, and some senators who are serving right now who once served as deputy governors or former governors, and they said they have not really gotten anything. Is it a problem of those laws in those states? Should Mr. Malami be even concerned with this case, or what exactly do you think the problem is?
Thank you. It's the problem of the avaricious tendencies of the elected officers that we've had to contend with in the last 16, 17 years. They seem to be going worse than the military, and the looting seems to no end, in sight. The fact that they are not getting it, I mean, the key thing is they've not actually shown even their statement of account. The fact that they claim that they are not getting it does not mean they are not getting it. Some of them have even told you they've not accessed it. And then what it tells you clearly is that they know it is there. So either you are paid or not, you are being owed. But the law is what we're saying is not only illegal, it is immoral. The illegality is to the extent that many of those governors who signed the law under the Constitution have violated the Constitution because their selfish interest was taken into consideration and the conflict of interest that arose from that were not considered. So it started with Lagos. You have it in Rivers, you have it in Kwara, you have it in Akwa Ibom, you have it in Kano. And the irony of it, in other consideration, for even civil servants who work for 35 years, you are not entitled to life pension, unlike these guys are doing. And the pension is to the extent of about 300% of even their salaries for life. Now, moving after that, you will see some of them who, like Jonah Jang, for instance, who was a former military person.
Administrator.
He draws pension from the military. He was now a governor. He would draw a pension again as a former governor. Now he's a senator. He would continuously draw salary.
But the question is, are they getting it? Because some of these states don't even have the capacity. But look at it. Lagos is reviewing, for example. Lagos is saying that the Lagos House of Assembly is in the dailies today, and they're saying, look, instead of the 6 vehicles that is being put in the law, they only give 2. And again, that instead of having 2 houses, one in Abuja and Lagos.
The Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission already fixed the pension for every offices, and even allowances. So for the states to even fix at all, the best any state can do, a responsible one, is to reduce whatever has been fixed by Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission. You can increase and improve on. So say you want to reduce the number of vehicles. What about the number of houses in Lagos and in Abuja? 300% salary and allowance end for life. Are you also reviewing that?
Okay, so well, again, Serap is asking Mr. Malami to look into this matter. These are state laws for some of these former officers, elected officers. Should it concern Mr. Malami, legally speaking?
Yes, it will and must concern Mr. Malami. Indeed, when there are clear legal issues, involving states and the federal government, what the Attorney General can do can even take it straight to the Constitutional Court. I'm talking of the Supreme Court for determination. But I think that what Sarah must also go straight for is that once the deadline expires, the action against the Attorney General, and that is usually by mandamus, compelling a public official to do precisely what he is under a duty to do, must issue.
All right. Mr. Olarwaju Suraj, tell us, as it stands now, because some of these officers said they're not getting anything. Some people who have left office, what would you suggest for them to do right now for public interest?
Is to abrogate all those laws. We are actually in court. We've been in court since 2014 on many of those cases, 15 states to be precise. All of them, even though they claim they are not getting it, they've been coming to court with one frivolous applications and dragging in the issues such that a judgment is not given against those laws. The best any one of them can do is not to say I'm not getting it, is to speak against it, and it's for all those states to abrogate all those illegal laws.
In 30 seconds, what do you think they should be doing?
In any case, even if they proclaim that they are not getting it, that does not detract from the fact that that is the law. Now, what does the state stand to suffer when you have that kind of draconian legislation, one that is completely insensitive to the state of affairs in the country? For me, I would think that those sets of laws must find their way out of our legal books.
All right.
Precisely because that is the only way you can bridge the gap between the ruling class and then the public who are now the victims.
All right. Mr. Malaka Ugumadu, a lawyer, and Mr. Olarwaju Suraj, a rights activist. Many thanks, gentlemen, for coming on the program. We'll extend and dig deeper into this one. And that's how far we can go on the program. Many thanks for being part of it. Bye for now.